Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so very much for joining me today and welcome you to my Archangel Meditation series. I've been called on to share my healing and combined it with the healing powers of the archangels. These healing meditations were created so that people could heal themselves at a rate that was most efficient and effective for them. This session by no means replaces the doctor's follow-up, consultation, or advice. If you're feeling unwell, you need to seek medical attention. I'm not a doctor. I'm a light worker. And this session is a group Reiki and Archangel healing meditation to help people feel better and heal them on an energetical and spiritual basis. Now, the most fantastic part about this session is that you're able to participate and enjoy this meditation repeatedly, while continuing to gain healing and support from it each time you participate in it. Now, today's session isn't my typical Healing with the Archangels session. Today, we're calling in Archangel Michael. He's gonna help support and protect us as we start to connect in and work with a skill and an ability that we've sort of lost touch with. In today's session, we're going to be connecting in with passed on loved ones, the other side, or other high vibrational beings. And Archangel Michael is going to stand with us as we do this. Now, before we get going on everything, there are a few things I want you to do first. Like always, I'd like you to find a relatively quiet place where you're less likely to be disturbed. I know this can be a real challenge. However, please do the best you can. And don't be surprised if pets and children, and yes, sometimes adults, don't come in to check out what you're doing. Secondly, I would very much encourage you to have your spiritual binder and pen close at hand. In this session, we are going to be channeling from the other side. So those messages, that guidance, that's exactly what we need to get down. Now, having your pen and paper close at hand will help you get those messages down without breaking our concentration on what it is we're channeling. Our ego likes to step in and help us forget. The minute we break our concentration, our ego takes over. So making sure you have those supplies with you will support you in getting the most out of this session. And finally, and in many cases, most importantly, I want you to be comfortable. Make sure you're wearing loose and relaxed clothing and that you're seated in a comfortable position with connection with the floor. This meditation works best when you're grounding yourself through your feet or your bottom. Once you are comfortable and stable, I want you to start to take some deep breaths. Breathing is the core to meditation and is what's going to help you maintain your meditative space throughout this session. To start off, let's take 3 deep meditative cleansing breaths together. A breath comes in through our nose. We pause before exhaling through our mouth. We pause again before inhaling through our nose. We pause before exhaling through our mouth. Taking control of your breath helps you to slow your heart rate and calm your overall system. This breath also helps to reduce the tension and that energy buildup that we've been holding on within ourselves. As you continue to take these deep breaths, And as we start the meditative phase of this session, I want you to choose to either close your eyes or focus in gently on the candle flame. And yes, you can channel when your eyes are closed. Some people actually prefer it. Now, this is a personal choice, and both methods will be just as effective for you. This session is for you, and you need to feel comfortable and safe so that you can tap in to some amazing energies that you're about to call in. Continue to focus in on your breath. You are doing a fantastic job. I want to thank you for taking some time, slowing down, and spending this time with me and Archangel Michael. Of course, Archangel Michael is one of the most well-known archangels. I love working with his energy. Actually, I love working with all their energies. However, as with many, Archangel Michael has a really important part in my heart. Today, Archangel Michael and I want to support you in working safely while you're channeling. When you channel, you can open yourself up to some energies that are not for you. They're not supportive. They're not going to help with your growth and development. They're going to slow you down and cause you more heartache and pain. Archangel Michael and I are going to support you in creating a safe space to channel. And then we're going to also help raise your vibration so that you're more open to whom it is you're trying to connect in with. It's going to be a step-by-step process, and all I need you to do is to keep focusing in on your breath. Now, of course, we need to call in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, can you please join me and my friend, no matter where they're located in the world, to support and protect us in this session? We want to connect in and channel the other side. Please help guide, support, and protect us as you see fit for our greater and most positive good. Archangel Michael, can you please call in any and all high vibrational beings that are going to support you and us in this amazing connecting session? Feel Archangel Michael's compassion and unconditional love ripple into your space. And at the same time, see a commanding royal blue smoke-like energy come in with it as Archangel Michael joins you in your space. Feel this amazing, commanding energy fill you with every breath you take. I want you to continue breathing deeply, my friends. In through your nose, pausing, and then out through your mouth. Archangel Michael's energy feels warm and loving, yet at the same time protective and strong. You feel Archangel Michael's unconditional love wrap around you, supporting you, comforting you. While you continue to take these deep breaths and bask in Archangel Michael's amazing energy, I want you to be open to whatever you experience in this session. Everyone's skill set is at differing levels, so they are going to be able to receive differing amounts of information. The most important thing you have to remember is to be open to this experience and greet whatever comes your way in whatever manner it comes to you in. Now, if your mind starts to wander to something other than this amazing channeling session or Archangel Michael's energy, I want you to acknowledge it, thank itself for making itself known to you, and return your focus back to your breath. Our ego likes to come in and try and redirect us. Please do not react to this wandering, as this is exactly what your ego wants. This time is about you, so gently redirect your mind back to your breath. That deep breath in, that pause, that big exhale. The Archangel Michael's commanding royal blue energy fill your body, your mind, and your soul. While Archangel Michael's royal blue energy starts to fill you, you start to feel stronger, more empowered, more in control of yourself and your abilities. You feel Archangel Michael's commanding royal blue energy embrace you, support you, body, mind, and soul. Archangel Michael uses his commanding energy to release any fear, any concern that you have regarding channeling to the other side. You feel those barriers dissolve as Archangel Michael's royal blue energy permeates all aspects of you on every dimension. Continue to breathe, my friends. Be present for you. Be open to this experience in any way it presents itself to you. Know that Archangel Michael is here with you. There's nothing on this plane or any other plane that would like to take Archangel Michael on. He is here to protect you. Archangel Michael is going to help you create a protective space to connect in with whom it is you want to connect in with in a safe way. This protected space starts with Archangel Michael and his royal blue energy. This energy will ensure that nothing low vibrational, that nothing that will want to harm or misguide you will be able to enter your space and misdirect you. Now, before we get started with that, I want you to remember that archangels are one of the few omnipresent beings. So passed on loved ones, ascended masters, well, they can only be with one person at a time. So depending on who you want to connect in with will depend if they're able to respond to you right away. If you're new to channeling or want to strengthen your abilities, I would recommend connecting in with one of your high vibrational support team members. Someone like one of your guides or your guardian angel. They rarely leave you and would jump at the chance to support you in strengthening your skills. So let's get back to Archangel Michael and his commanding royal blue energy. See this royal blue energy start to get denser and darker, creating a protective bubble around you. Whomever you're going to channel today will need to pass through Archangel Michael's protective bubble to work with you. You now feel Archangel Michael take his place right behind you. He's 7 feet of pure protective power. As you voluntarily decided to participate in this session, you've given Archangel Michael the permission to protect you throughout your practice today. Now, if you still have any residual fear or hesitation about channeling, please ask Archangel Michael to wash away your fear, your hesitation, and to protect you as you step into your channeling practice. Remember to keep breathing, my friends. Now, I want you to ask the person or being that you want to work with today to come join you in your space. Please give your guest a moment or two to respond to you. Like I said, archangels are the only omnipresent being, so sometimes it may take a little bit of time. When your guest is with you, you see in your mind's eye a shape coming forward through Archangel Michael's protective royal energy. No matter how your guest comes in, whether they're fully formed or if there's still a little bit of a silhouette to them, that's okay. Embrace them for how they came forward. Take a few minutes to welcome your guest to your space and thank them for joining you today. Remember to breathe, my friends. Ask your guest to share what it is they need to share with you. Please do not worry if you're struggling to hear them. Clairaudience is one of the clairs that we shut down due to fear, and is one that we're going to struggle with the most to reconnect in with. If you do not hear them, what do you feel? What information pops into your mind when you ask them to share what it is they needed to share with you? If you are struggling, try some automatic writing. Allow your higher self to take control of the pen and help convey the message that your guest is trying to share with you. No matter what your guest shared and what you received, I want you to thank your guest for sharing their message with you. Remember to breathe, my friends. Ask your guest what further insight, what further help they can share with you today. Be open to whatever they share, in whatever format they share it in, or you receive it. Again, do not rely on just one clair. Take some time to connect in with all of them to receive the most information you can. Information is shared with us in so many formats, in so many ways. Take that deep breath and be open to it. Be open to this experience. Enjoy this experience. Then thank your guest again for the information that they shared with you. Ask your guest if there is a gift they wanted to share with you today. Place your hands out like you're cupping water and embrace whatever your guest gives you. Take a moment to connect in with what's been given to you. No matter what gift your guest gave you, thank them for their generosity. Take a few moments to show your gratitude and connect in with your guest a little bit more. Now I want you to thank your guest for spending time with you today and sharing all they did with you. See your guest turn and exit through Archangel Michael's royal blue energy. You may not have understood all that was shared with you today, and that is perfectly all right. Do not overthink things. Take a few moments to write down any other further insight, wisdom, or feelings that you had from this session. No matter how little, they may be important. you can take those little nuggets of amazing wisdom and insight and start to piece them together at a later date. Keep breathing, my friends. Now, I want you to visualize silver energetical cords coming through the bottoms of your feet and entering into the earth. See these cords descend through the different layers of the earth as they head towards the center. Once they get there, they wrap themselves around the center 3 times and then head back up towards you. Once they reach you, these cords lovingly wrap themselves around you. They do not hurt you. Rather, they help anchor you to the earth and to Gaia. You feel the stability and the foundation of the earth supporting you, stabilizing you from this amazing session. Now, on your next inhale, I want you to reach your hands high above your head, stretching and releasing any gunk, any buildup that may be there. And then on your exhale, I want you to lower your arms down and let it all out. Now don't worry, Archangel Michael is still with you and will transmute that energy back to a high vibrational energy that will serve the greater good of all. Felt really good. Let's do it again. On your inhale, stretch your hands high above your head, giving a bit of a shift and a twist to get any of that low vibrational gunkiness out of you. And then on that exhale, let go of it. Let it out. Now I want you to slowly tilt your head back and forth, continuing to take those deep breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Then let's start to wiggle our fingers and unwind our wrists. Let's wiggle our toes and roll out our ankles. We are slowly coming back to present. If your eyes were closed, slowly open them now. I want to thank Archangel Michael for spending time with us today and sharing his amazing protective powers with us. Without you, Archangel Michael, we would not have been able to achieve half of what we accomplished today, and we would not have been able to strengthen ourselves as we needed to. From the bottoms of our heart, thank you so very much for all that you have done for us today and all that you continue to do for us. Now we're going to thank ourselves for taking the time, setting the intentions, and working on some abilities that we've neglected over the last couple of years. This was a very brief and gentle introduction into channeling. This is a skill, my friends, and this is going to take some time. If you feel like you didn't receive very much, give it a couple of days and go back in and try this meditation again. We can't expect to be able to ride a bike on our first try. So we can't expect to reconnect into our abilities, no matter how strong we are, on the first try. It's going to take some time. This meditation also supported you in creating a process to creating a safe space to continue to work on and strengthening your channeling abilities. So you can call in Archangel Michael the same way we did through this meditation whenever you need. I hope that you enjoyed this session today and found it helpful in connecting in to your channeling abilities. I am going to be creating more unique and fun meditations with the archangels. If you have any suggestions or requests on meditations or archangels that you'd like me to work with, please leave it below. I love hearing directly from my friends what would help them out the most right now. Again, I want to thank you for spending this time with me and Archangel Michael and being open to working with some of your amazing abilities. Until tomorrow, my friends.